Good afternoon and welcome to the vlog for Monday 2nd of February. Hope you've had a good weekend and a good day. Just to update from last week, I did a video on Thursday, said I wasn't working on Friday, which was the intention, because I had some jobs to do and bits and pieces. I did do a little job in the end on Friday. I started to get some of my little jobs at home done early, and I needed to go to Harwich to pick something up. And a job came up mid-morning from Colchester going to Woodbridge, which is just the other side of Ipswich. And I thought I can get that job done and get to Harwich where I need to be on the way back. So that's what I did. Long wheelbase job. I think it was about 35 miles, and I got £60 for that. So that was a nice little addition to the week. Stats wise, it wasn't a brilliant week last week. I think I grossed 665, which after all my expenses coming out, that's standing expenses, van repayment, fuel, tolls, I think I cleared about 250 for the week. Not very good, but we know what it is. I think for the month, the whole, once I paid all my expenses, I cleared just over £1,000 for the month. Again, not brilliant, but it's better than nothing, and all the expenses were paid, so we take it as okay. Not much else to report, so on to today. I won a job on Friday afternoon from Clacton-on-Sea, large wheelbase, 53 miles to Bury St Edmunds, for which I quoted £80, and I got that. So last night, I'm looking forward to the week ahead. New week, new month. I've got a decent job to start the day with. 8 o'clock collection. I thought I can get on site for about 7:30, get that on and get cracking, and hopefully have a very good day. And to say it went to shit would probably be an understatement. Through no fault of anything to do with the job. I've mentioned before I'm type 2 diabetic. That came about from my years as a taxi driver. Not enough sleep, eating on the go, not enough exercise, normal thing that anyone that drives for a living suffers with. It's all under control. It's under control with tablets. It's no great big deal. Just watch my diet and try and get as much exercise as I can. But I have 6 monthly blood tests at my doctor's surgery, and I went on Saturday morning at 9:30, gave my blood sample and went on my merry way. Round about 1:30 this morning, my phone was ringing downstairs. Woke me and the wife and the dog up. Went downstairs. By the time I got downstairs, it had rung off. Didn't recognise the number. Probably like yourselves, I'm being plagued with phone calls for sort of compensation things to do with emissions and loan repayments and insurances that were claimed for, and all sorts of things. And I'm forever not answering or putting these people off or telling them I work nights or anything to get rid of them. And so I thought probably someone I've told that I'm working nights has decided to ring me at that time of night. But anyway, no drama. I went back to bed. So I switched my phone down so I couldn't hear anything if it rang again. I went back to bed. 4:15 this morning, my doorbell was ringing. Very strange. We've got a loud doorbell. Again, woke me up. Woke the wife up, woke the dog up. Dog's going mad. Threw a towel round me, ran downstairs thinking something, the house is on fire, or someone's trying to break in, or all sorts, or anything, could be anything. And there's 3 paramedics standing at my door. And cut a very long story short, they've been sent to pick me up from the hospital. Apparently one of the blood tests, one of the markers for potassium, which is to do with diabetes, also chronic kidney failure, which I do have an issue with. High potassium is dangerous. It can lead to a heart attack, serious kidney failure. Your normal level for potassium is 5.5, and I've thrown up 6.6. So the hospital was concerned, decided to ring me at 1:30 in the morning, telling me that I needed to go to hospital. Didn't answer the phone. Actually sent me a text message at 2:30, which I didn't hear beep because I'd switched my phone down to silent. So they sent an ambulance along to pick me up, and by 5 o'clock I'm on my way in an ambulance to Colchester Hospital. My biggest concern was the job that I had for 8 o'clock from Clacton. I felt fine. I didn't think there was anything wrong with me, but and ECGs they did in the ambulance was fine, blood pressure's fine, blood sugars was fine, nothing to be untoward. I rang the shipper about 5 o'clock. It was just office numbers, didn't expect it to answer or perhaps even divert, which it didn't. So I sent them an email, explained the situation, said sorry, don't think I can do the job. Anyway, got checked out of hospital, that's all fine. Just before 8 o'clock they said you can go home, and I ordered a taxi, got in a taxi, and by 8:30, just before 8:30, no, about 8:15, I was back indoors. Looked on the CX, the job was still there, still allocated to me, so I rang the shipper, asked them if they got the email. They hadn't. Explained what had happened to me, which they were fine. To be fair, they were more concerned that I was alright. I said, what do you want me to do? Do you still want me to do this job? I won't be there till 9 o'clock. And they said, yeah, fine, just go and pick it up. It was from a plumbing supply, going to a new build estate. So it obviously wasn't that urgent. And that's what I did. Got me bits together, jumped in the van about 8:30, got on site to the collection at 9 o'clock at Clacton. Away fairly quickly, 9:10, 9:15, and got on site about 10:20 in Bury St Edmunds. No issue either end. People I picked, I apologise to the people I picked up from that I was late, didn't seem bothered. And neither were the engineers on site where I delivered. They weren't too bothered either. So it's all done by about 10:30. I'd actually starving. I'd had no breakfast, no cup of tea, I'd had nothing. So I thought I've got to go and have some breakfast, so that's what I went and did. Didn't really bother looking at the feed, there didn't seem a lot happening. Stayed around till just before 12 in Bury St Edmunds. Nothing come up at all. Couple of little things, but they're going miles away, wrong direction. There was one, for example, going down to Cheltenham. I don't really want to go to Cheltenham. Be empty Cheltenham at 4 o'clock on a Monday afternoon. It just didn't seem any point. Made my way back to Colchester, and to be fair, I got back there at 12:30, and I sat there till 2. Couple of little bits. There was a job going to Bedford, but it's a shipper. I have done a job before, and I had to chase getting my money, and they do have 3 or 4 negative feedback, so I give that a miss. A couple of jobs from 45-day merchants, which I tend to avoid. Couple of jobs to pick up this afternoon for delivery tomorrow morning, which I put prices on. One of them was sold without me getting it, and the other one, where the collection was any time up to 5 o'clock, has now specified collection between 4 and 5 in Colchester. I'm not going to hang around for 2 hours to pick that up, so I'm feeling actually quite tired now. I think being woken up twice during the night and everything's caught up on me, so I've just decided I'm going to go home, just call it a day and just write it off as a half day. Just one of those things. Health is fine, that's the most important thing. Yeah, all good anyway. So that was my day. Loads of excitement, but nothing of any profit to my bank balance, but that is life. I hope you've had a decent one. We'll go again tomorrow. I'm going to go home, have a cup of tea and a rest, and have a look on the feed, and then see what we can find for tomorrow, and yeah, see if we can have a better day. Anyway, good luck, take care, hope it's all been good for you. We'll talk tomorrow. All the best. Cheers, Paul.